Right, we're going to have tiny electrical circuit, and then we'll start off with users in the second. 3, 2, 1, go. And the best is off.
It's lightning!
Because as you can see, the lemur is running super slow and Tangmere is running a lot faster. So let's get them coupled. And we won't do this for too long, so I don't want to burn out Tangmere, of course, especially after all the work I put in. She might just pull Rodney along a bit, make sure he's on the track properly. Yeah, she might just pull him along, make him go a bit quicker. Okay, here we go. P-class, ooh, spooky, spooky. I am scared, Kelly. I am scared. I might not sound it, but yes, I am. You can tell quite a slight quivering in the voice. Yeah. Oops, Pullmans are off. How did that happen? It's this one here. It's a good job I heard that. Is that better? Yeah, that was strange. It seemed to happen on the points, but the points were definitely set right. So yeah. Odd. I don't know why that happened, and I seem to have forgotten to set off the last train. That was clever. clever, wasn't it? Come on, off you get. There we go. We'll just do one lap with that one, I think. So there we go, that was Kelly with the P-Class, the Ghost Train, the Spooky Train. William Town wanted to see the Class 47 with 10 Pullmans, and then it was Jack Clark that wanted to see Tangmere and the Excalibur Express with Rodney as a banker engine. And my gosh, the P-Class is flying along. Looks as though the P-Class has had a fright going along at that speed. That is pretty quick for a little engine like that. I bet they wouldn't go that quick in real life. Have you got any shout-outs you'd like me to do before we get started? Man, I've got some stuff to cover today, some cool stuff to show you. Can't wait to get all started with it. Michael Habib's there, hello to you. Hello from Germany, says Epic3209. Wow, I've got some viewers here from Germany. Give us a shout if you're from, well, wherever you're from really, and we'll see just how far this stream reaches around the world. That's pretty crazy. Evo Sagra, I love British engines, glad to hear that. I know we British model railway YouTubers have converted quite a lot of foreign viewers to British engines. It's a good thing to see. Sparky129 Games, thank you very much. For my next request, could you please run any Packet Loco with some small passenger coaches? You got it, thank you very much Sparky, and thank you for the one you sent a minute ago as well. I will be getting to all the requests a little bit later on. Blissy Ran, oh, I don't know if I got your name right there, you just disappeared. He says he loves these streams, that's great to hear, thank you very much. Mark7188, hi Sam, hello to you as well. Can you run the Terriers, says Thomas and Stuart Fan 55, that's a good idea, do like Terriers, got some more Terrier content coming for you today. R32 Gaming, yes, you can have a shout out. Troy Mosley, hi Sam's Trains. Dominic Redshaw, hello to you. Man, a lot of people here today, welcome, welcome. I hope you're all having a good Sunday, staying safe of course, hopefully keeping yourself entertained and keeping your spirits up, I guess. So stay there in the chat if you want a shout out. I will get to you as the stream goes on, hopefully, so don't give up. I'm not ignoring anybody, obviously. There's just quite a lot of people there. Oh, William Town, I didn't even see yours come up on my tablet. Could you please run a Churchwood County class and Great Western Clerestory coaches? Sure, William, thank you so much. So we're going to get on to requests. I thought I would just start off by letting you know what I'm going to be doing today. So I'm going to be doing lots of trains running, obviously. Hot Rod Lincoln, thank you very much, Hot Rod Lincoln. That's going to be a name that throws me up. So I've got some trains to run. I'm going to be doing a live unboxing of something Dapple. So if you like unboxings, it's been a long time since I've done one of those on a stream. So that's coming up. I've got 2 new models to give away over this series, and they're really cool ones as well. So stay tuned to find out what those are. I'm going to be taking requests. Stay tuned for instructions on that. I've got some photos to show and also some mail to open as well. Kelly Ashford, thank you very much. Oh, this is a spooky one, I think. Can you run the grey saddle tank engine and a grey goods train? The Ghost Train. That sounds creepy, Kelly. That is going to give me palpitations, is that? Well, thank you, Kelly. Yes, we could do that. Petition. Redbirds B. Firefield Junction again. Wow. King Dong. That's quite the username, is that? GW Gamer. Simon Anthony James became engineer of some... Oh, yeah, you became an apprentice engineer. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the apprentice engineers. Tagart 00. You want to see me run my Blue Trine Class 31 on a passenger train, as we haven't seen many diesels for Kelly. Okay, Kelly won't be pleased about that, Tagart 00. Okay. TW Gamer, you have entered the giveaways already. I'm just seeing these. I will go back and read some of these messages later on. I won't ignore anybody's. Okay, Figaro 257, could you please run a Great Western Special with a 14XX and Great Western pannier tank with Great Western wagons and a towed brake van? Sure, that's a very Great Western themed train. We could do that. Scaredy Cat Sam, you must be shaking with fear. Yes, yes, very much so, Kelly. You got me big. As soon as the stream has finished, and hopefully I'll pick that idea one day and it will get made into a video. So Theo, cheers very much for that. That's very good of you, and thanks for the ideas. I've never got enough ideas, so that's really great to see. Yeah, Theo, says Trace Pierce. Yeah, let's have it for Theo in the chat. Right, so I'll put the chat up and I will write down the next set of super charts. All charts are good. Right. Didn't make any sense. So the last one we did, I did William Town's Churchwood. Okay, Kelly, you're up, Kelly. You're up. It's your turn, Kelly. So you want the grey settle tank? That's the 1361 plus a grey goods. If you you're easily frightened, folks, it might be time to close the stream because this is going to get weird and wild pretty quick. Okay, Trace Pierce wants to see Chris. If you don't know who Chris is, you'll find out. Chris is a loco. Some fans. Chris is a loco that I bought on eBay, and the guy got in touch to say, you know, look after her, this is an old friend. And so I decided to call the loco Chris, and even though it doesn't work very well and it's not very detailed and the paintwork's coming off it a little bit, I never wanted to get rid of it because of what Chris asked me to do, so I've still got Chris. And a Great Western brake van. It was nice. It's nice that a loco has someone that cares about it, you know. It was always, I felt quite emotional about it when I got the thing. Right, it was sideways. Wanted to see Percy with 2 intercity swallow coaches. Yeah, I can certainly do that sideways. Alright, let's do it then, let's try. So, I think most of this stuff's going to have to come off, because there are no grey goods on there. So let's do Kelly's first, because I am feeling a little worried about having to do this, so hopefully we'll all survive this. Oh, Kelly, why do you insist on doing these things? You know how fragile my nerves are. Right, let's put these 2 on the side. We'll start with the saddle tank, and I will grab some grey rolling stock. Okay, we've got quite a lot of grey rolling stock out already. Right, so there's the frightening ghost locomotive. Here's the first of the ghost wagons. There we go. There's another ghost box van right there. See, box van, that's a kind of an Americanism, isn't it? Is it? Yeah, I think so. They call them box cars, but it's halfway there. Okay, let's find some more ghost wagons. There's a grey one. There's a grey one. I suppose that one's white, really, but I think this train's going to be scary, whatever happens. There we go. And I've already got a ghost brake van ready to go, so there we go. Kelly, you'll have to, you can rate the ghost train out of 10, how about that? Spooky levels. In fact, everyone can do it. How many of you are not going to sleep tonight because of this ghost train? Scary stuff, scary stuff. I need to age restrict this video, that's what I need. Okay, there we go. Let's get it out of shot, just so that I don't look at it by accident while I'm setting the rest of the trains up. There we are. Okay, Toby, off you get. Yeah, you don't, I don't know. We'll see if the controller blows up, at least it's happening live. Oh, there we are, I heard the relay turn back on there. Alright, Percy, it's your stage. There we are. So I can start these up. And Percy, pass the valve. And I will just move Chris out of the way. I'll just give him a push, because obviously he's short-circuited right there. Let's see. Sam Haslam wants a shout out. There you go, Sam. I just caught you there. Right, we'll give this one more chance. I mean, technically speaking, Chris now has run in the request, so maybe that counts. We'll see. Come on. Oh no, he's going the wrong way. Go on, forward you go, mate. Come on. Yes, it's not the best loco in the world, I'm sure you can tell. Let's just pull it back onto the straight. It seems to work alright on the straight. Yeah, it does. So just do curves, throw him off or something? Let's speed it up, see if we can get around it. No. Sorry folks, I don't think Chris is going to grace us with his presence today. I suppose I could try and turn him round. Pull from the front. Let's try that. Come on, Christopher. Yeah. Like I say, it's not a very good logo. I hate to say it. I kept my promise, and I still got him, but yeah, it's had it really. Right, backwards then, let's try it. Oh, I can smell burning. How to burn down your model railway, part 4. No, it's not happening, I don't think, folks. Just pull the body off. I'm not going to spend too much time messing around with this. There we are. Pull the Velcro body off. Let's see. This might be the first time ever I've run a naked loco on stream. Let's see if this is any better. It's going to come into your shot in a second, hopefully. Let's see. Alright, okay. Like I say, I think it is something to do with the way the body's mounted. But, yeah, Chris lives, but not in his entirety. As you can see, he's not a terrible runner. Just need to figure out what's shorting while the body's on. And I think that was William Town. Was that William Town? The ghost train caused you to hyperventilate. Oh no, William, I'm so sorry. I haven't actually been... Oh, we just missed it. Here it comes. Oh gosh. I can see why, William. I can see why. Look at that. At least it's not the Helgian one, though. I mean, all jokes aside, if it was the Helgian 1361, I think we would have casualties in the audience. So, I guess we should be glad about that. But there we go. No, Kelly, in all seriousness, that's a very good idea. Thank you for that. And we'll leave this camera on because Percy's about to come in. There we go. Good old Percy. Looking good with the swallow coaches. I wonder what the idea was behind that. It's quite an unusual idea. Like it though. It's a good one. Nice. Nice. Said Michael Rosen. And me, oh, thank you very much. What about your request? There's been a lot of requests today, me. They will all get done, as I say. But it's going to take some time, and a lot of them will be left until next episode. I'm sorry about that. In an ideal world, I'd just stay here for hours and do them all, but unfortunately, I can't really do that. But they will all get done, yeah, whether it's, like I say, first thing, next episode, the next one. I'll give you the date of the next tree, if you don't know already, but yeah, it will be done next time, guaranteed, unless something horrible happens to me. I can't say no matter what, but if I'm here to do it, I will. There we go. And there's Percy with his swallow coaches. Very nice. Okay then, folks, shall we do another round of requests? I think we've got time for that. Alright, it's Kelly's Ghost Train up next. I bought some new pens, by the way. I hope you appreciate that. 10 pens for £2, something like that now. That's a deal. Right, haven't got space to write. That's a problem. Right, so let's have a look. Right, so yeah, it's Kelly. Let's remind ourselves of the horrors that Kerry, who's that, wants to see on my railway. So it's the saddle tank. I'm guessing you mean the 1361, plus the egg vans. Alright, no problem. Ghost train alert, okay. Yeah, we can do that, no problem. And the next one is from Stephen Batt. Welcome, Stephen. I don't think I've done a request for Stephen before, so that's cool. So that's the B2 packet with the Andrew Barclay at the back, top and tailing, banking, with 3 LNER coaches. Yeah, I can certainly do that. Right, well, stay tuned because there's lots more still to come. If you want to go and get yourself some refreshments, something to eat or drink, feel free to do that. You shouldn't miss anything for 5 minutes or so. I'm going to dash, probably give myself a heart attack or an aneurysm or something as I run around trying to get these requests set up in a reasonable amount of time. I'll see you in just a couple of minutes then. I will be right back. And with that, let's move on and do some more requests. We're reeling through them today. So, first of all, an apology to Train Fan 25 Stuart. You wanted to see City of Birmingham, but I got it now onto the track, ready to couple to the LMS coaches that you asked for, and I haven't got the coupling on it. So, did I just forget to put it on last time I serviced it? Has it dropped off? I don't know, but it's missing. It's not on the shelf. No, it's not on the shelf, so I'm going to have to look for the coupling. It's not a NEM coupling, it's like one of the old type with the clip on it. So I've had to substitute with this logo here. This one is Princess Alexandra. There we go. And then on the middle line we've got the B2 Beckett and the Andrew Barclay, topping and tailing exactly as Stephen Butt asked, with 3 LNER coaches in the middle, so I've done that. And then we've got Kelly's Spooktacular Express on the inside line. Halloween's been and gone, but it doesn't matter. We've still got the spooky engine and the spooky train with the egg vans, of course. So, man, we'll have to see what happens with that. please, 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 all of this stuff is quite good, except for the egg bands, but they're on the inside line, so we might be alright. Please, let's have a running session without any derailments, please. Right. Go on, just for Uncle Sam. Let's have a trouble-free running session, shall we? Please cross your fingers, folks, if you've got fingers. Oh God, the theme of amputations come up again. I'm sorry. There we go. Ooh, the ghost train, Kelly. Your ghost train's making some headway. Look at that. There is it. Steaming ahead there of the two-engine train. What's going on with my mind today? I don't know. There we go. Oh, this camera's a bit lower down, isn't it, today? You get to see my messy coaches. Oh, and there's the coronation. Look there. Doesn't quite match with the coaches. It's a shame about that. I'll see if I can find that coupling. That's something I'll have to do. So if people know an engine's faulty, they'll start requesting it all the time, won't they? That's what my lovely viewers do to me, if they can. No, I'm only joking. I wouldn't have it any other way. It's entertainment, isn't it, at the end of the day? That's what it's all about. There we are, there's Kelly's ghost train. Spooky stuff. It is scary, Kelly. I must say my heart leapt when I saw that turn up in the chat. Yeah, it's very horrific stuff, really, isn't it? Yeah, horrific. I have to start age restricting my videos 18 years old and above. Because this kind of thing will mess you up, won't it, for life? Oops, nothing on that camera. There we are. So yeah, I keep wanting to say double header, but the banking train is really taking its time, isn't it, today, which is quite nice. So there. That was good though, with those M&ER coaches, and then the Coronation Scott, or the sort of budget Coronation Scott there, looking alright. There we are, yeah, they're nice. Cool. So thank you folks for those requests. I'm going to bring these to a stop. Bring that back. There we go. Hey, well, I think, more or less, I got my wish. We've got the Eggman Express just doing one more lap, so we better keep an eye on that. Why is it juddering, says Samuel? I don't know, is it juddering? I'm not sure. Matt Daniels, thank you so much. Can you run Tornado with Pullmans and a Class 47 on the rear, please? Yeah, sure, Matt, that sounds cool. And thank you for the support, and everyone else, too, for that matter. I really appreciate it. I never realised the windmill was made of paper. Hey, it's not paper. Paper mache, yes. There's a big, big difference. Well, it's not a big difference, but there is a difference, and I will cling to it. Let's see. That's Duke of Rawsome. Ah, morning, Sam. Have one on me. I think I missed that one. But thank you very much. That's very kind. Right, Kelly, I'm about to defeat you in your evil scheme because the ghost train is about to pull into the station, even though it's not a station, but who cares? And it's doing so without incident. Look at that. All on the tracks. Man, I can just imagine the applause from all the viewers there. 1361 in the egg vans. Very well done. Right. Whammy Radio by Christian Man has indeed returned. Welcome back and thank you. Lego Hogwarts Express, could you run the H1 with the E2? 2 LBSC deliveries. I love that. Very good idea. Sideways 66779, how are you? I'm very well, thank you. Hope you're well as well. Could you have Percy pull 10 ocean wagons and Queen Mary? Nothing crazy this time around. Ooh, we'll have to ask Percy. That's quite a lot for him to manage, but you can try. You can try or you can die trying. How about that? Maybe you won't die, I don't know. AZ Rail, evening all, hope you have a good time. I hope so too, AZ Rail, thank you. Kelly Ashford, get my request wrong and disaster beyond your imagination will occur. That sounds like a threat, Kelly. I am worried by that. Jason Biggs, thank you so much. Could you run a class using A1, ooh, an A1, A3, A4? That sounds good, yeah, I can certainly... Yeah, that's a bit of a clue for you. Anyway, enough about the Christmas special because I've got a big mouth in it, or I'll just spoil all the surprises. So, let's get on with these requests then. I said I was desperate to get on with them. Let's do it, because time is ticking on. So we have Kelly. Kelly, please evaluate this and make sure I got it right. You wanted to see the grey saddle tank with Santa's Express. That's all you said. I've actually done one better and added some Christmas wagons. So hopefully, Kelly, you will forgive me for my previous incorrect request that I've done on your behalf. William Babcock wanted to see the N-Class, the Red Crab, and some LMS and some Southern coaches to go with it. And let's hope that the N-Class doesn't derail, because that's one thing it does like to do. And Paul S wanted to see the G2A with some freight, and yes, we've got the dead beach people again, just because I think they're funny, quite honestly. So hopefully you don't mind that too much. It's a little bit strange, I'll give you that, but I think most things I do are, so it's in keeping with the channel, I should say. There we are. G2A keeping up nicely. That G2A's been on the blink for a little while. I've noticed motor issues with that, but actually it's okay now, I think. Well, it's okay right now. I'm not saying it's not going to fail at some point, but hopefully it won't. It'd be nice if it didn't. Let's see how we're getting on. Lots of cool requests. I love even Kelly's request of the double header of the 1361 with Santa's Express. I love it. What a cool idea. We're all cool people, aren't we? Maybe not to everybody, but train enthusiasts are pretty cool people. I think that's definitely fair to say, isn't it? Oh, where's Kelly's? Oh, there it goes. There you go, Kelly. Is that frightening enough? It's sort of frightening and sort of happy at the same time, because it's like terrifying stuff and Christmas stuff going together. Although, I mean, the ghostly 1361 wasn't such a terrifying model, to be perfectly honest. It was alright. Not so bad as Helgens, that's for sure. Oh, we got a spooky laugh. How perfect. Is that the ghost of Kelly coming back to haunt? It could actually be Kelly. It was! Congrats, just what I asked for. So I can get things right sometimes. Well, thank you for the tip there, Kelly. Thank you for that. At least you were appreciating that. Okay, well, that was pretty awesome. We're going to go for a short break now then while I set up some more requests. When I come back, we've got lots more trains to run. I'm going to be trying a brand new model railway product, which is just about to be released, or it might have been released, I'm not sure. And I've also got some Wall of Fame stuff to do, so I will be right back very, very soon. Don't go anywhere. I'll be as fast as I can, even if it wears me out. And I'll see you in just a second. Alright, folks, see you in a minute. Thanks, Priestley. Hi, Sam. Well done on yet another Sunday afternoon series of bonkers trains. Thank you very much, Terrace. I appreciate your support very, very much. Lewis Hughes, thank you to you as always. And Sideways 66779, can you run the War Department Austerity 280 pulling some blood and custard coaches? Hope you enjoy the final stream of the series. Thank you very, very much. I can totally do that. Kelly Ashford, could you run the USA side tank engine and 3 Disneyland carriages? Kelly, that is an epic idea. I should say, by the way, folks, Kelly hasn't been too well recently. She's missed the rest of the streams because she got injured and she had to go and live somewhere else for a time while she got better. But she's back today, so let's have a big welcome back for Kelly in the chat. And Kelly, I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm glad to see you again. How is everybody? We've got Kai Binch here. That's that one. So thank you very much, Mega Train Lover. Then we have Lapis Wake, who wanted to see the Wren Castle class, preferably the BR Blue version, so I've totally gone ahead with that. They don't look anything special, these locos, but they're incredibly heavy and incredibly powerful, absolutely monstrous locomotives, and therefore these Lima Chocolate and Cream Mark 1s that she's going to be hauling, not even a challenge. There we go. And then on the inside line, this comes from Kelly Ashford. Thank you so much, Kelly. You wanted to see the USA side tank with some Disneyland coaches. Now, it said right on the box of this that this will run on DCC and DC. So I'm going to try it on DC today. I've had people tell me if I do that, it'll blow up and stuff. I don't know whether that's true, but there's only one way to find out, and it would be rude not to try. So here it goes, forwards preferably. Kelly Ashford's Disneyland Express. And it seems to be working on DC. So we'll see if it blows up or not. Hopefully not. Here we go. We've got the majestic Hornby King class. This isn't even the modern one. This is the slightly older one. Still looks absolutely awesome though, doesn't it? Contrast a bit with the Wren Castle. Just amazing performance out of those. They're not particularly great at crawling or whatever, but they're just so powerful mechanically. Yeah, I do love them. I do love them for that reason. Whoa, quite a bit of speed going down Gordon's Hill there. Let's see how the old Hornby King can get up Gordon's Hill. Slightly dodgy motor in this one. I am, I've got a few replacement ones lined up. So if it does eventually go, I can replace it easy enough, but I'm interested to see how long it lasts. It's just a little bit slow, a little bit smelly. Sometimes you get a bit of smoke. Yeah, you just get to recognise when a motor is behaving strangely. Having said that, it's done that for years, and it's still running, so yeah, if it ain't broke, if it ain't 100% broke, I ain't going to fix it. Well, I'm pleased to say Kelly's request has not blown up. and the lights are working and everything. So I guess the Disneyland guests are safe for today. It actually runs really nicely on DC as well. I got a really good crawl out of it too. Should have done that in the first place. There you go then. Nice work, folks. Thank you very, very much for those. Man, these are great already, aren't they? Let's move on though. Let's see what's coming up on the next round. I was tricked. Anyway, sorry if you like Modern Image, but I've been standing here like a pillar for a bit too long, so let's go and find the steamers. Well, here's a pretty good start. We've got 5526, nice Great Western Prairie. Quite a common sight around here anyway, once upon a time. There's a very familiar looking water tower right there. I keep half expecting it to start talking to me in a Cornish accent, but I guess I spend too much time with models. They also have one of the poshest gift shops I've ever seen. They used to have a few model bits in here, but I can't see any today, unfortunately. Oh dear Lord. Spoke a bit too soon on that one. Let's go. So they're levelled up with the water tower now, just to top up the old water, and they'd get a little shot inside the cab as well with the fireman before the journey back up to dock. Oh, that's a 280. Nice. 5200 then. Yeah. Okay, well I better go and get on. Get a seat. And if you want to, you can join me. So here we are then at my good old favourite Kingswear station, just in time to see the loco run around to the other end of the train. Forgotten his lunch. Before we do head back to Paignton, I've got a bit of a bonus for you. It's a short cruise on a paddle steamer called Kingswear Castle. Anyway, back to Kingswear then, just in time for Goliath to arrive, and I captured this truly terrifying shot of her. So for the way back, I thought I would show you a bit more of the journey from the window. So this is quite a short route, but it is very, very beautiful. Rowan Grattan, there we go. It's not that difficult actually, I don't know why I stuttered. He wants a shout out, so there you go. Charlie Taylor says, I like your TV appearance. Well, thank you, Charlie. I'm glad you saw it. Anyone else catch that back on Monday night? Yeah, it's the first Sam's Trains TV appearance actually, which is crazy. We've got an awesome Kelly Ashford Trains request here for the W4 Grey Packet. Kelly, Halloween's over. I can't do that. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. No problem, Kelly. We'll do that with a Grey Toad van. Beware of the ghost train. Yes, Halloween is over, but the ghost trains have remained. Okay. Anyway, let's get some more trains running then. So we've got requests here from Paul S, who wanted to see the Bachmann 7F with some ocean wagons and the 01 at the back. This is a different 01 though, the Thompson 01. Then we have Mega Train Lover, who wanted to see the Blue Merchant Navy class with some Southern coaches, so that we have as well. And then Kelly, we managed to squeeze you in at the last minute with your little ghost train, with the Grey Pecket, the Egg Vans, and the Toad Brake Van in grey, which fell off the table during that Train Time episode, and it's knocked a spring off it or something, so I'm going to have to put that back on at some point. But hopefully it will still be able to work. Maybe it won't have brakes anymore, which is a slight problem, very slight problem for a brake van maybe, but yeah, I think for our purposes it should be okay. So there we go, thank you Kelly, and Paul S and Mega Train Lover as well. So let's see how those are running, hopefully they'll be okay. Yep, you're no one of the sort, says Kelly Ashford Trains. Oh, I'm guessing you're talking about the Train Time man, I guess. Let's see. I saw that smile, says the Engine Shorts. Thank you, I'm pretty proud of it myself. William and I would love to see the Caledonian, says NWR Jasper. Uh-oh. So would I. I'd also love to see these ocean wagons behave themselves. Oh, what has gone on there? Oh dear. Alright, go on, go on. I think what's happened is the 7F is running much more slowly, I'm guessing, than the Thompson, and it's rammed into the back of it, and on the curve it's derailed. Let's see. Is the Thompson going? Yeah, look, the Thompson's going quite a bit faster. Alright, well, everything seems to be okay. I thought the other train had crashed into it for a second there, but maybe that isn't what happened. Well, I'll say the Thompson's faster. It's not catching up with the train that quickly, is it? I think it is going to, though. We'll see if it couples up nicely or not. Egg Van Supremacy, says Fabrizo. Yes. Or, then again, no. I think we've still got one of the Egg Vans off. Oh no, it's the Thompson that's off. Right. In that case, I think I know what the matter is. Now I'm going to take it off. The Thompson 01 is a weird one from Hornby because it has the screw-link couplings pre-fitted to the front buffer beam. And if you put a coupling in the front, like I have to do that banking train, it fouls with the couplings and derails it. So I'm guessing that's probably what's happened. Well, apologies for that. I'm going to have to take that chain link coupling off because I'm pretty sure we've had that happen before, haven't we? Yeah, apologies, that was unacceptable. Anyway, thank you so much to everybody who's supported the stream today. I'm going to go through and read all of your lovely names, and then after the stream I will read all your messages if I missed them as well. But we have Colin Wykes, who sent in a lovely super chat before the stream even began. Same with A2020 Vision, thank you to you. Lewis Hughes, William Town, William Babcock. Sorry, that came out weird. There was an extra syllable in there for some reason. William Babcock. There we go. Try it again. George Botterini, Mayo Hosco, Vlad Capetti, Paul S, Mega Train Lover, Kelly Ashford Train, Shining Time 4, Air Knight, Sideways 66779, NWR Jasper and Willow Wolf. Thank you so much, Jasper and Willow, for all your support today. I appreciate it. Thank you to Mark7188, XRCum42, Terence Priestley. I missed this one, I think, to run the Brill Trolley, please, if you've still got it. I do still have it, but it hasn't run for a while, I'll warn you. But yeah, sure, I'll give it a try. And then Kelly Ashford Trains again, Nova Blaze, Hamster, who asked the turtle question, so thank you very much for that. William Town again, Vlad Capetti, Mayo Hosco, Harry Chapman. Hope you're okay, Harry. Hope the stream wasn't too horrendous for you. One of the first things you saw when you woke up. Hopefully not. Kelly Ashford again, Fishbowl, XR Cunt again, Mark7188 again, and NWR Jasper and Jasper and Willow Wolf. Yes. Oh, well, it's been a really fun first episode, hasn't it? Lots of disasters, good stuff as well though. We've had some good chats, and I hope you've enjoyed El Cheapo. I mean, that is definitely something good that's come out of this. I've got a new rolling road now, which is much less of a faff to set up and use, and much more effective as well. I mean, nice and sturdy. You could even lift it up, move it around while something's running on it. Not really recommended, obviously, but if I did that with the DCC Concept one, it would fall off and I would destroy my loco. But yeah, it's probably not a good thing to have said, actually. Not something you should do. No, you should leave stuff sitting while it's running. But there we go. That was a lot of fun. Thank you everybody for coming and joining. I hope you've enjoyed it. I will be back next week, same time, same place, Friday at 5 PM for episode 2 of the series. And I think we might have El Cheapo coming back. Yeah, I think we probably do. And we've got Train Time coming back multiple times throughout the series as well. So if you enjoy that and the silliness that it brings, then tune in again. But for now, thank you so much for joining. Next week I've got the all-new Salvage or Scrap, so that's coming up tomorrow. And then next week it's going to be news, all the latest news from the hobby. So tune in for that, I hope you enjoy it. Thank you to everyone who's come to watch, even if you haven't ever super chatted. You just being here to watch means so much, and it's great having so many people here. So thank you for doing that. I'll see you soon. Have a great weekend. Take care, folks. See you on the next one. From Kelly Ashford Trains, thank you very much for the support, Kelly, who, as always, because she loves it, has asked to see the Broome Manor locomotive, the Bankman Manor class, with a Great Western Santa Special train. Now, Great Western coaches on their own, I don't think would qualify as a Great Western Santa Special train, so I've slipped in some Christmassy liveried LMS coaches in there as well. Yes, they're not Great Western, but they certainly look a little bit more like what you'd expect to see on a Great Western Santa Special, so hopefully that's alright for you, Kelly. And then on the inside line, we have another one that I love, Air Knight. This is Air Knight's request, thank you so much, who wanted to see the Ruston with 3 LNER teak coaches. And it still amazes me that this Ruston doesn't seem to mind hauling 3 pretty large heavy coaches. Look how tiny that loco is, and yet it manages them without any problems at all. So Air Knight, Kelly Ashford, E350TB, thank you so much for your support, and I hope you enjoyed your requests. Another meaty freight train up next, but this time it's from Mega Train Lover. Thank you very much for the request, Mega Train Lover. You asked to see the 9F, you didn't specify which one, so I've gone with the Hornby one, Evening Star, with lots of O's goods train and a brake van. So I've put on quite a lot of wagons. I've even added some more from the last request, and of course the BR brake van. So Mega Train Lover, thank you very much for the 9F request, and I hope you like seeing it with its long goods train. Then we have NWR Jasper and Willow Wolf, who asked to see a Terrier double header. So I've put my 2 Hornby Terriers together, because they are the best runners I have in terms of Terriers, with some of the matching coaches, the little 4-wheelers. So NWR Jasper and Willow Wolf, thank you very much for that. It's a beautiful combination. I hope you enjoyed my choice of coaches. And then more. And Clement Mandiopera wants a shout out. No problem at all. I hope you're having a good day. And can I have a hay fever shout out, says Kelly Ashford Trains. You want me to sneak? Kelly Ashford Trains! How's that? Wasn't a very convincing sneeze, I don't think, but who knows, as the spring and the summer goes on, I might be actually sneezing, so we'll try that again if that happens, Kelly. And Badly Filmed Productions presents, who wants to see any Wren LNER tank, sorry, not tank, just engine, with teaks and a J72 banking. Now that is cool, thank you.
Excuse me? See, all this dust in the air from all this throws up.
And can I have a hay fever shout out, says Kelly Ashford Trains. You want me to sneak? Kelly Ashford Trains! How's that? Wasn't a very convincing sneeze, I don't think, but who knows, as the spring and the summer goes on, I might be actually sneezing, so we'll try that again if that happens, Kelly. And not that I know what this means, but apparently this is depicting something from Edward's exploits. So if you recognise it, pop that in the chat. And then on the inside line, Kelly Ashford Trains wanted to see Miles. Now, Miles obviously has been put into the museum. Kelly wasn't too happy about this, and she's used her request to to get him out to stretch his legs, which is absolutely fine. So Miles thanks you very much, Kelly. He's most grateful, and I'm very grateful to you for being an engineer, and thank you for that request, with the Macavity bands and a guards band at the back. Locomotives. Not really Hornby's job to tell people what their layouts are like, but you know, whatever. Can you run your custom locomotives as Ashton Walsh? Yeah, sure, I can do those in Super Chat requests, no problem. NWR J&W Studios, for today's challenge, could you run the Hornby 8F with a long goods train? Cheers, Jasper and Willow. Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for your support. Hornby are emitting big copium, eh? I must be too ignorant to understand that. Thank you very much, Paul. He says this live stream is amazing. Well, thank you. Oliver's Train says, Sam, can you say hello to pre-recorded Sam? Unfortunately, he's gone, but next time he's here, I will give him that message. Thank you very much. Maybe I'll see it next stream, says Kelly. She says, oh well, if my request isn't shown in this stream, maybe I'll see it next stream. Maybe you will, Kelly. Or just maybe you'll see it right now, because here it is. Look, we've got it on the middle line. Let's introduce Kelly's first. Kelly Ashford, Torquay and Broome Manor. And I have to say, I'm going to announce this right here on the stream. Kelly Ashford has received a new manor from Dapol. It is a Hinton Manor, and apparently she's very happy. She's partly happy that she's back on YouTube and the internet and stuff because her laptop's fixed. She's even more happy that she's got Hinton Manor, apparently. So, in honour of that, I've got my Torquay and my Broome Manor, Dapol and Bachman Manor, for the first time ever, I think, coupled up together for a run with some maroon Mark 1s, so we'll see how that goes. William Soutar, 1638, fittingly enough, wanted to see the new Hornby 9F with some freights, so I've got that on the outside line. This is her chance to prove that it's not CGI, she really is running better now, and she's going to do it right here on the stream live for you. And then what I'm a bit less confident about, that is Sparky129, who wanted to see the Garrett double heading with Mallard, with a mixture of Pullman and Blood and Custard coaches. I have a bad feeling about that. They are on the inside line, which is the most reliable line, because it has fewer curves and points and stuff, but still, not sure how that's going to go. And also I'm not sure how the manners are going to go. So we'll just have to try, we'll just have to see. So, let's start with the manners. Well, okay, seem okay so far. These two, oh, I'm going to keep that one steady. I've got a bad feeling about that one. And then the 9F. Let's go for 50 speed. 50 speed was really quite slow originally with the old motor, but now it's borderline too fast. It just goes to show how much more lively it is now. The manners don't seem to be having a great time, if anything. But we'll catch up with those. Hopefully they'll get going. David Mattox, thank you very, very much. You'd like to see a train of ocean wagons. It's been a while since we've had that. Hauled by the J50 and the T. Brown Distilleries Loco and the Bachman Percy. Yes, of course, David. Thank you very much for your support. So that's a good freight request, in fact. It might get you the Grizzly rocket. Who knows? I'll be deciding that at the end of today's stream. David F., thank you so, so much. Again, please don't feel you have to donate without sending a request. I'll be glad to do it in exchange for your money. So David F., thank you so, so much. Drop me an email, choose a loco and some rolling stock you'd like to see, and I'll do it for you. Yes, I'm not one for just snatching cash and not giving you anything in return. I mean, I will if you really insist, but I'd rather give you something back. But thank you very much. I got jump scared by you, Sam. NWR J&W, when was that? There are quite a few arguable jump scares in my videos, aren't there? From time to time. XR-Kun42, thank you very much. Oh, I like this. Could you run Lion and Rocket HST style with all Era 1 rolling stock? Now, why did I never think of doing that? Wow, that is cool, XR-Kun42. That is very cool. In fact, if the request criteria was pre-grouping, then I think I would be picking you for the prize there, because that's awesome. That's very cool. Here's mine, says Kelly. Alright. I take it Kelly's running her manor at the same time. Let's get a shot of the manners for Kelly then. Here they go. They seem to have sped up a little bit. Mark7188, hi Sam, great to see the live streams back. will you be buying the Hornby TT120 train set? And the answer to that is yes. I've already made significant progress towards building a TT layout. I will be trying most of the Hornby TT products, in the same way I try most of the 00 products. Not all, but most. So at the very least I should be able to give you a good idea of what the range is like. And personally, I'm quite excited about it. I'm not convinced that it's necessarily going to take on and, you know, transform the hobby. I'll be very surprised if it's a big success, but I hope it is. It makes more sense from a realism point of view, and the way Hornby is doing it, I'm not a big fan of Hornby, folks, but you've got to admit that they are doing the thing properly as far as TT goes, and so I am quite excited about it. I will be interested to see what the range is like. I will obviously, as usual, be paying very close attention to the quality and the level of detail and everything, but yeah, it does look like they're really going about this in the right way. The quality of some of the prototypes they've showed seems to be high. The OH Hunter looks astounding. Yeah, there's a lot to be excited about. Also, apparently, what I said the other day in the news video was incorrect about traction tyres. Now, I said that because in the sample photos that were, I think, on Hornby Magazine's websites, could be wrong, yeah, I think it was Key Model World, there was clearly traction tyres on the Pacific loco, and that's why I said what I said. That's why I said I think there are going to be traction tyres. Apparently that is not the case. Apparently they were just testing that out on the samples, and on the final release there will not be traction tyres on the TT range, which is good. That is very good news. You know, I mean, take it with a pinch of salt, because, you know, we've thought something about a Hornby product before, and then it's arrived and something else has been the case. That has happened a few times. So I'm not going to be, you know, assuring you that models won't have traction tyres on them until I've got one in my hand. Assuming Hornby are correct in what they said on their stream the other day, then yes, no traction tyres on Hornby TT. And that's cool, that's good. I mean, look, if they needed traction tyres because they are so much smaller than 00 and lighter and such, and they would be absolutely naff without it, then that would have been okay, I suppose, because there's less opportunity to add weight in the smaller scales like TT and N, because of course you've still got to fit speakers and DCC decoders and motors and gears into these locos, even though they're so much smaller. So yeah, they are going to be lighter, aren't they? But if it turns out Hornby's managed to make them decent haulers without traction tyres, then that obviously is even better. We have a William Town request who wanted to see the Manor with 6 Great Western coaches, no problem. Mark 7188 for Son Jack wanted to see Thomas with Annie and Clarabelle. And then here is the terrifying one, folks. Whoa! It is Kelly's request, who wanted to see a Grey Packet, a Grey P-Class, 7 egg vans and a Toad on the back, which is of course great too. So, let's hope the egg vans don't derail. I've put them on the simplest of my 3 lines, the middle line, so we'll see how that goes. Is Thomas awake? Thomas is sort of awake. Go on, Thomas, give you some. There you go. Just need a little second to warm up there. And the ghost train. Oh my word. Right, so if we hear any rattling from the ghost train, I'll either assume that there are some bones loose, or that it's derailed. It's probably possible for both, isn't it? Jason Biggs, thank you so much. You want to see a Terrier in the LBSC Improved Engine Green with a 57XX in Great Western livery with 3 Mark 1 coaches, like the Thomas and Friends bowled out episode. Wow, that's cool. I do like references to real life. Thank you very much, Jason. Now that is a creative request right there. Thank you very much. As always, if you submit a request and there isn't time to do it during the actual stream, it will be done next week. And yeah, I'm always glad of requests, so keep them coming. And as always, thank you very, very much for the support. And same to you, NG5. Got another request. The LNER 4473, pulling 2 flat cars, one with the 1361, or the ever poorly 1361, the other with Mark Martinson's 14XX loco. And a brake fan at the end. Oh, you mean the Mogul? The 43 maybe? Yes, I know the one you mean. Yeah, no problem. Thank you very much, NT5. Yep, I can do that. Oh, I've just noticed there's a bit of straight 3D printing material lying across my track there. I really don't know how that happened, but it did. Fair's fair. Let's see, NWR, there's another shout out for you. Yes, Eagle Mix, I can do O-gauge requests. Yeah, no problem. Oh, Marion Bond, can we have some old Triang models? Yeah, that's a nice idea. Anyone wants to do a Triang request, I'm always in the mood for that. I noticed that at Worley, they've got some Triang layouts there. There's the Minic motorway there, the old, it's not, kind of is a slot car, kind of not. It's not a scale electric type of slot car, but still. Simulated cars. And I think there's a Triang train layout as well, which should be quite exciting. So yeah, some good stuff to see at Worley, I think. Quite looking forward to that. There we go. There's Thomas again for you. And we'll have another look at the ghost trains as they go underneath or behind the computer desk, which is, after all, the spookiest part of the layout. Ooh. Yeah. Some horrible, dire things have happened behind that computer desk, I can tell you. The mind boggles. Well, everything went without incident. I have to say, the back of the bookcase seems to be quite close to the track, doesn't it? Let's move that forwards a touch. There we go. Just going to get the tail end. Oh, the end vans behaving themselves. I'll tell you what though, they are a nuisance to couple together. Absolute nightmare on those. But still, we managed to get through it. Just about. Come on then, you two. Hurry up. I haven't got all day. Oh, look at this. Ghost train doing a jump scare. And interestingly, the ones on top are also coupled, which I think is pretty cool. So thank you very much, J&W. And then Kelly Ashford Trains. She reached 500 subs last week, and I think it was Robert that gifted her a free request. So for this, she's got City of Truro with some Great Western coaches and an E2 banker, which I like very much. So to MLP, TNF, J&W, and to Kelly Ashford and Robert, congratulations to you, Kelly Ashford, for your 500th sub. Thank you so much for your support, and let's go back live. Thank you. A reckoning, and then we're going to go progressively back and to the first one I took, which I hope will be the best. So, if you've got 3D glasses, let's pop them on now. Ah! The last request comes from Kelly, who wanted me to trip over a Great Western Gunpowder van and cause an explosion. Now that's an interesting request. Oh my word, look! Somebody's left a Great Western Gunpowder van on the ground, and I bet it's absolutely full of highly explosive gunpowder. I'd better not forget it's there, because I might come over and trip. Oh no! Ah! And we'll have a look at what we've got here. Oh dear, this cold weather's already got to me. back to the railway for your special birthday video. I hope you had a really lovely birthday last week. As you know, I was all ready to film your birthday video, and then I got quite unwell and I wasn't able to do any more filming. So I am so sorry that this video is coming to you a little bit later than I would have liked, but we can think of it as a final birthday present for you. Either way, I hope you had a really lovely birthday. I hope the weather was okay for you, and I hope you've managed to do the things that you really wanted to do. For your birthday requests today, I have given you two, because I am sorry for the delay. The first one is Talking Manor, the one you wanted to see to start with a Kit Kat van, Genesis coaches, and you also asked me not to shout, so very quiet again, no shouting for you. Good choice on the Talking Manor, love that logo. And for your second choice, we've got the Great Western Mogul with a bit of a brake van special, which is a very creative idea. Love seeing all of the brake vans going past. One more time, happy birthday for Kelly. I hope you had a lovely time, and thank you so much for your continued support with the channel. Let's finish with the birthday song.
Happy train birthday to you. Happy train birthday.